Next up, we're in Williamstown to get a special tour of Bec and George's recently completed dream home.
I'm so excited to be here today in stunning Williamstown, Victoria, to check out our good friend and fellow host Bec's beautiful home. This home has been 2 years in the making. I can't wait to see how it looks. Bec, thank you so much for inviting me here today. I remember when we were first talking about your home 2 years ago over at Paella. You were saying you're building your forever home. 2 years later, it's finished.
I know. Well, it was actually a longer process than that because we met you and we'd already sort of started. But yeah, it's been a long time coming for us and we are so happy to finally be inside and enjoying it.
Driving up the street today and seeing it for the first time completed, absolutely wow.
I know, George has done an amazing job with the build. The brickwork, you know, was a real struggle for him, but I think that everyone that walks past or drives past now is just like, wow, like there's curves up the top with bricks and, you know, it's really interesting. So the architecture really speaks for itself. This was probably our most challenging build. It's by far the most architectural design that we've ever attempted, but because it is what we call our forever home, we wanted it to be really special. This is sort of our dream area where we want to bring up the kids, so we thought if we're going to do it, we're going to do it properly. Boy, was it difficult, but we got there in the end and we couldn't be prouder. We really wanted to create something that felt like we were on holidays. That was the brief that we were running with. So we really love that feeling when you're on a holiday, and that was a huge thing. So when we were designing it, I said I want it to feel relaxing, like we're on a holiday, and I want it to feel like that luxurious, you know, resort kind of feeling, really. So that bathroom, when I designed it, it was all about, again, capturing that natural light, and that skylight's just pretty wow, isn't it?
It's absolutely divine. The curvature on the wall as well, that tiling.
I'm glad you noticed that detail of the curves because we've obviously got that curves externally in the architecture, and we've also got it in the plaster work in this void area and then around that island bench and that feature wall. So we wanted there to be subtle nodes to that throughout the interior design.
You being you and George being George, I knew it was going to be stunning, beautiful build, amazing interior, but the warmth you feel coming through the home with all this natural material, you know, lots of light.
Well, it's just being really careful with our material selection. So, you know, I really laid them out and I, you know, replaced things, took things out, you know, added things in, no, that's too much, and being quite minimal. I wanted a neutral palette because the whole design was focused on natural light. I wanted it to be a wow factor when you walk down that hallway into that void area. It's like, this is meant to be the wow factor of the home. I love natural light. I love that feeling that it evokes when you're in it. It's such a beautiful feeling. So, and that added to the brief which we set for each other. So these full height windows and having all that light stream in was really important. Hence why our bedroom's so flooded with natural light, because I love waking up and opening the blinds and having a coffee in bed, and you know, George and I enjoy that time before the chaos starts. So that needed to feel like a real sanctuary to us.
And I know energy was a concern to you guys before you started building. You know, young family, this is our forever home. We can just see that bill going up and up and up.
So when we were building this house, I really wanted to implement things like solar and zoned heating and cooling and, you know, all the home automation, all that tech stuff, because I thought it need to be smart here, and we've got a home that does capture that north-facing light really well. So I just wanted to be able to be, not just to save money, I also wanted to be a bit more energy efficient because I felt like we never considered that in our previous builds.
Having battery storage in your home, absolute game changer.
I'll be honest, Rush, I'm not like across exactly what we've got. I just said to you, I need it to bring my bills down. I want it to just, you know, be enough to sustain us as a family.
Well, I'm glad to tell you that you actually do have battery storage in your home. So it's Sungrow's 3.2 kilowatt hour modules. You've got 3 of those, which takes up to just over 9 kilowatt hours of battery storage, which is a lot. And because you've got an 8 kilowatt solar system on that roof, you're belting out probably around 24 to 30 kilowatts of electricity every single day, depending on the time of the year. Now, the great thing is, Bec, in the future, if you wanted to increase that, and as the kids play more PlayStation, George gets more toys, you can add different modules to that setup as well. So they come in stackables of 3.2. It's almost like building a Lego set. You just add another one, add another one, add another one. So I know George was keen to add an EV in the future, and you've really set up ready for Sungrow's latest EV charger, which will look beautiful, by the way.
I'm excited to sort of just see how it all runs with us as a family into the future too.
No, absolutely. Well, look, as not only an amazing designer and George being an incredible builder, but as a host on Open Homes Australia, I mean, it's incredible to be actually in your home and just see, you know, what you talk about, but actually talking about your own property and seeing how amazing it is. You've done such an incredible job. You must be so proud.
We love living here, and it's everything we dreamed of and more.